What's up, y'all? How's everyone doing today? I'm back. I'm still in the Ferrum Fist Challenge 26, trying to make my run through the winner's side of this bracket. This is my second game of the tournament, which is technically round 3 slash winners quarters, I think. I'm going against a player from Sweden named O. This is a player I haven't played before, but an S5 Sweden from Europe. I'm really excited to be playing them. I like the Chandler Suicune matchup a lot. This is a really classic old school matchup, sort of defined by a catfight Suicune master in the old days. Emolga really vital in this matchup in my mind. We saw this summer actually in the Pokemon Players Cup. Fabulous using that really well against Soul Guitarist, and just the importance of having a way to disrupt Chandler from full screen, punish some of her options, and then also putting that debuff on to deal with the overheat. But this is a matchup I'm really comfortable in from playing Catfight a bunch, playing Twixie some, and just focusing on this matchup in the early days, because in my region you had to be good at this matchup in the early days because Catfight was the best. So I'm excited to play it. I haven't played in a long time. I'm feeling O out, just trying to get a sense for their comfort with the matchup, their level of comfort. Having Emolga up is really powerful. It will really restrict what options Chandler can go for. She can't go for any charge moves because on reaction you can punish with Emolga, but in a lot of ways you have to prove that. This is a bad Emolga call, because I call it behind Smog. You can call Emolga when Smog is out, but you have to be in front of the Smog by enough that Emolga doesn't spawn behind the Smog. And trigger it. So that's something you can be aware of if you're using Emolga in this matchup, is your positioning in relation to Smog and how many hits will make it through. I jump in, empty jump, just to sort of bait out a defensive option and get a feel for O. When you're not comfortable and familiar with players' playstyle, I tend to sort of take the approach of playing a little bit more risk averse until I have the read on them, so going for empty jumps like that and stuff just to set things up. Here with the Red Hell Shield. Oh, I like Blizzard in this matchup a ton. I want to force people to have an option for Blizzard. If they don't have an option for Blizzard, I'm going to go to that option more because it's a really powerful move. If they do have a response, then I'll stop using it. They've proven I can't use it against them, so that's fine. But I'm testing out, seeing where they're at. I go for the homing in. I don't get it. I wasn't high enough. It's like an instant homing. There, O shows me a punish, so I probably won't go to it as much. But I go for it again. Kind of weird. There, I go for a counterattack at mid-range. That's really risky. It's specifically to call out that 2Y or a 6Y, and I find it. 6Y is like the really big advancing move that hits like this, that hits high. But it's risky because of stuff like Smog, which can punish you. I finally get a punish for a Blizzard, so hopefully I stop going to them here. It's a bad option if they have a punish for it, like I said. I miss a punish on the 8X, but again, just playing risk averse, playing a little bit patient. I find it on the second one. I love shifting with Suicune when into the corner field phase like that. You can set up Ice Wall. So I like to look for grabs when they set up a shift in that specific way. I'm letting go of Blizzard. Oh, this is a bad call again. I'm going to trigger the Emolga. We trade, so that's okay. It probably helps me more, but running the Espeon to get rid of debuffs. So that makes that trade really not as good. Weird cross-up Blizzard there. Kind of an interesting shift. And then I'm able to go into Burst here. In response to O's burst, and this is a really interesting burst to burst confrontation because Chandler really gets to have all the say in how neutral is run because of their stronger movement options, and just I don't know, maybe that's not really true, but I end up going for the Blizzard. That's a bait that I really like. You can bait out Chandler's burst attack and punish it, but it is a committal option, so you do it as spacing that you're not going to get punished on the way down if they don't commit. Worked out that time. Maybe burst against burst is a little bit more even. Again, I haven't played this matchup in a while, but Chandeler's burst in general just can feel very, very oppressive. So we're running into round 2. O from Sweden is sticking with their support choices, and I am as well. I'm always going to run Emolga in this matchup forever. It's the perfect support. I barely miss a Blizzard punish there. Feels bad, but I get a punish on the way down. There's some tricky mix-ups that Chandler can do, but if you go in and you practice against Chandler, you can almost always get punishes against that. Oh, goes for the minimize. I don't grab it, but I do end up getting the counterattack in. And oh, in a bad spot there. Let's go a block so their shield doesn't get broken. Nice reaction, but not the reaction they necessarily needed, like a counterattack or something. But in a scary spot with the red shield, so just applying pressure. Again, there's another punish on Smog. So, showing that they can just shut that option down for me. I went for the Blizzard there and got clipped by the laser. Not as bad as it could have been. But I'm just going to Blizzard way too much. I don't really know why I'm doing this. Don't do this. This is stupid and bad. O zoning nicely at full screen now. I get another punish on the 2i and the rare counterattack confirmed to the 6x to the far water pillar. It's sort of weird ambiguous air hits, you can get that combo, so definitely be on the lookout for it. I go for the perfect block here. Don't get it. And now pressure is just all on O. O backs off a little bit here, which gives me room to call the Emolga and get a punish. I'm totally comfortable with that trade. It buys me room to pick up those synergy crystals. And I'm able to go to burst, so O conceding that space, give me a little bit of an opening that I take. I find a full screen Aurora Beam, 7 seconds left, and I'm in a really good position now. I'm just really not threatened in any way, shape, or form. I go to the Blizzard just at the last second to stall in the air. The 8Y, you saw the 8Y come out from O, and that's not piercing my light attack armor in burst. So now swinging into round 2 of game 2, I'm up a game. Set point here for me. O has to win this. Air homing, really good against Chandelure at mid-range like that if they're going to commit to Smogs. I dropped this. Again, just showing I haven't played this matchup a lot. The right ender there is 4Y. It'll pick up off the wall if you want the shift. So missing that. But just working my way in, and I do get a punish on the not fully charged laser. Mirko is a nice guess that you can go to in situations like that when you think that just the instant laser is going to come out. So I'm able to close, and I take game number 2 over O. Great games, O. So I'm moving on, y'all. Thank you so much for watching again. I really appreciate it, and I'm still in the tournament, so I'm still making videos for y'all, giving you some analysis. Check back tomorrow for more. Let the Northwind flow through you, and thanks for watching, y'all. Have a good day.